Well, it's always good back. It's good to be back in Strahan Arena. In front of the home crowd. Obviously, we didn't have the outcome that we set out or expected to have coming out of Pullman, but that's a good team out there, well-coached team. So it was good for our guys to have that experience. And I told them leading up until this game that it was going to be completely about the response. And I thought that we did just that tonight and responded in a positive way. Mid-American's good team, really well coached, got some talented players, but I thought our guys stepped up and fought and put ourselves in position where we were in control of the game throughout.
Coach, after a very long road trip, not a lot of people know where Pullman is. It's almost in the middle of nowhere up in Washington, far away from Seattle and Portland. How happy is it that you're kind of like back at home after the long road trip?
Yeah, absolutely. Whenever you get the chance to play at home in front of your fans and your family, it's a good deal. But, all games are not played at home. So, the things that travel are IQ, defense, discipline, and culture. Those things should travel with you. And to be honest with you, I see no reason why we can't make somebody else court our home for that night if we bring those things to the floor.
And for y'all, too, what was that experience like going up to Pullman?
It was a good experience to start off the season. We came up short, though, of course, but collectively, I felt like we learned from it, and we needed that to show us what high-level basketball is leading up and for the rest of the season.
As he said, it was a good experience. We did come up short, so at the end of the day, we learned from what we did, and just to come back home, it was really good.
And going up against Mid-American, in the first half, y'all were shooting from 56% from field goal range, 45% for three-point range. What was kind of going on with just tonight, just overall shooting?
Yeah, I thought early on, we picked our spots a little bit better, moved the ball a little bit better, and then we didn't settle. I thought second half, we came out, probably looked at the score a little bit and felt like we had a little bit of a margin of error and that we could take advantage of. So guys relaxed a little bit and started playing outside of the scheme.
Kind of Mid-American in the second half, they cut the lead down to 9, and then that technical foul happens, and it almost feels like the game kind of switched, because that's when, even though y'all weren't shooting great from the field goal range in that second half, it was y'all's free throw shooting that kind of extended the lead and kept Mid-America away from a good distance. How important was that free throw shooting for y'all?
Yeah, well, free throw shooting is what kept us from a victory last time we were out. We missed 14 free throws the last time we played. It's very uncharacteristic of us. We've, we work on free throw shooting, and we work on taking advantage of the one shot in basketball that can't be blocked. The technical foul, I think that there are momentum swings, and that ended up being a momentum swing for us. To credit them, they did a really good job of getting into us and turning us over early on and speeding us up, and we were not very poised at that time. So, we don't know when momentum swings are going to happen, but when they do happen, we need to take full advantage of them like we did tonight.
For the players, after the technical foul, what are the coaches saying to y'all, like when an event like that happens?
At that point, we realized that, they were trying to take over the game, and so when that happened, it was time for us to lock in and, hold everything down, because, it's a change of the game, and we saw that, how they were playing. So at that point, we knew that we had to take the game into our own hands.
Like he said, in the start of the second half, they kind of jumped out on us. So after those technical fouls, the shot, I felt like the game shifted, and we had to respond the way we did.
And again, for y'all too, when your shots are not falling down like y'all want to, how important is it, I guess, to not only keep shooting, but also just kind of keeping the pressure on Mid-America and by playing really good defense and forcing those turnovers like y'all did to help extend the lead?
Yeah, I feel like if our shots not falling or something in our game not working, we have to find something else to fill in that spot. So defense was one of the things we did in the second half that kind of brought us back when our shot wasn't falling. So we just have to find a way to adjust to win the game.
when our shots aren't falling throughout the game, you know, we do have to do a better job of realizing where we could actually, you know, help us out instead of just keep shooting. So we just have to make that adjustment. And then, you know, as we did, we kind of stuck on the defensive end. And then we started going inside a little bit more as well and drawing fouls so we can get to the free throw line. So it's just all about making that adjustment.
And Coach Johnson, you know, that defense, I think that also really helped y'all. How proud of you for the, you know, when the shots aren't going down, the defense is stepping up in a really big way to get y'all's turnovers, and like when y'all getting fouled, y'all still going to the free line and making those shots.
Yeah, absolutely. Defense is a staple of the program. You know, it's the first play on offense is getting a stop on defense. So you can't guard, you can't play. So we got to be a better defensive team moving forward. You know, I think we allow way too many buckets in the paint. We gave up 34 points in the paint to Mid-American. You know, credit them for not settling and driving us. And we got to be able to maintain our integrity regarding guarding our man. And if we can do that, we can be successful, but it's going to start and end with defense.
What are some major takeaways you take from these two games you think this team can improve on, what they did improve on from Washington State, and what y'all can take from this Mid-American team going forward?
Yeah, absolutely. Defensively, we got to improve at guarding the ball. All right, we give up way too many dribble penetration, and then we need to get a little bit better with our activity defensively. Ball screen coverages to be one. Offensively, we got to move the ball a little bit. You know, we got to be able to attack closeouts, drive and kick and move the ball, and be fine with playing and not caring who gets the credit. The ball has to move, and everybody, it's an equal opportunity offense. So we need to find ways to get each other involved.
So please remind me, and I'm so sorry. What is y'all's schedule for next week looking like?
We play Rhode Island, and then we come back and we play the team in San Antonio.
How big, you know? There's a lot of bad blood between Texas State and UTSA. I know for a lot of teams it's just a regular game, but what does this UTSA mean to the fans outside of the program that may not know how big this rivalry is between these two schools?
Yeah, I mean, any two schools that close that have a history that we have, you know, they should be excited about the opportunity. I mean that's what college basketball is. It's about rivalries. You know, it's about the excitement of getting together within a few miles of one another and being able to compete and have bragging rights for the next 365 days. So obviously our guys are excited about that, but also focus on Rhode Island first.
And what do you be expecting from this Rhode Island team?
Yeah, well-coached team, obviously. They're going to be physical, really, really good defensively with your ball pressure, and they're not going to settle for jump shots. So we got to figure out a way how to be tough and guard the paint and be certain that we're taking care of the ball. And,
you know, Rhode Island, it's almost like going to Washington State. It's not a very short trip. It's, you're going to have to take a plane, go up east. What is it about these long road trips do you think are going to help this team going forward? Well,
we're the furthest west team, so I wouldn't have said that's probably if the conference wouldn't be the way it is. But, these are the same road trips we're going to have to take, going to Old Dominion or JMU or anywhere like that, especially on split weekends when we'll play JMU on a Thursday and then turn around and play, Louisiana Lafayette on a Saturday. I don't know what the schedule is, but I'm just telling you that it's going to be brutal.